Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Or Virtue's Last Reward. I like to kind of say Virtue's Last Reward alone without the Zero Escape part of the title, not because I don't think about the fact that this game is related to that, but because of the fact that it's like, I think it's much more shorter and easier to go talking about it in Virtue's Last Reward kind of thing. Like, I think the naming is much more simpler if it just goes off of that, I guess, but I'm totally fine with it, with the title being Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, where it's just like, I just kind of wanted to keep it short for myself, personally. But anyways, other than that, this is another episode. We, in the last episode, listened through the whole rule set that this Zero AI Bunny was talking about, so we now know what the rules are for these doors. The shorthand explanation for these doors is just, colors will be the primary thing first that they check, and then after that, it checks for the appropriate number of folks who can go through those doors. So those are the hard rules so far that we know about. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if nobody passes through the door, or if there's any leftover folks out here, they will die. That's gonna be guaranteed. And our goal is to find a key card to open up these ambidex doors, the doors that leads us to that elevator space that we saw at the beginning of the game, and in there, that's when we can accumulate the 9 points that we need to get out of this place. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I think there hasn't been really much rules beyond that, just a lot of talking as usual. But it is the point of where at the beginning it's trying to explain as much stuff to you as possible, so you don't get confused, or just to fill you in as much as possible so you can just get the thing going. But anyways, let's keep going.
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り3分です。
3分です。
さてと、そろそろ本当に行かなくちゃ。
Yeah, so we need to decide here. I think this is when the flow starts splitting, because we need to decide on who goes through what door with us as Sigma and Phi. But we'll see.
まあ、せいぜい頑張ってくれたまえよ。ほいじゃあまた後で。Have a nice trap.
Okay. And I bet Dio's gonna start yelling about how he doesn't want to go to the next door. Or wants to follow the rules. So there was poison in the bracelet. It seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than the computer-generated rabbits say either way. But what's funny to me is that he already said about this in the elevator. I don't know why they say it again, but at least they gave a little bit of, like, background to how they work, I guess, but it's just kind of weird to me. But I think understanding how those poison plays, I think, will help determine some of the weird stuff, like the plot twists. Like, oh, plot twist, this guy's literal thing is built around an armor, yada yada yada, kind of thing. Like he put a metal shield on his wrist, or something, or he had a fake arm or something, which I don't think Snake is in here, so it's like a little bit weirder. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about, but we didn't have very much time.
みんな、何をグズグズしてるんですか？とにかく動きましょう。第二扉の先に進むんです。進むって言っても、誰がどの扉に入ればいいのか。
We choose.
時間がない。私から手短に説明しよう。さっきのゼロの説明は分かりにくかったかもしれないが、実は考えられうる組み合わせはたったの3つしかないんだ。
Yep.
パターン A。
Yeah, it's either, so option 1 is everyone goes through their associated colors combination, and if not that, then the players go through the complementary colors with the other side, or the player goes through the opposite of the other secondary color that they have. So like, actually no, we can only have, I'm so confused. Okay, let her explain.
赤ペアの私とシグマが 青空のルナと組んで紫色の扉を開く。
Okay.
この場合、必然的に緑ペアの K と四つ葉は赤空のアリスと組んで黄色の扉を開くことになる。
Mm.
残った青ペアのディオとクオークは緑空の天明寺と組んで水色の扉を開けばいい。
Alright. Option
次
B.
パターン B。
Oh, I see. We can go with Tenmyo.
赤ペアの私とシグマが緑空の天明寺と組んで黄色の扉を開く。
Oh, interesting. They call him Tenmyo G because OG-san is gonna be a thing that they sometimes say. So it's smart enough that they put it as Tenmyo G instead of Tenmyo when the translation or when the ladies or sorry when the characters said Tenmyo. I was like, oh, this is Tenmyo-san. I was like, no, it's Tenmyo G in English. But it's like I guess I know why they call it OG-san and Tenmyo-san. Like they separate it off in a way because they both do say those kind of things, and people might assume OG-san is like old man actually, but I think they just add the G just to make it sound appropriate when they're talking in Japanese. If people wouldn't understand it, I guess. But I think the old man is called Tenmyo, and that's pretty much the case. But yeah, I didn't realize it until now that he had G at the end when they've been saying Tenmyo-san or whatever it is.
この場合、やはり必然的に緑ペアの K と四つ葉は青空のルナと組んで水色の扉を開くことが決まる。
Mm.
残った青ペアのディオとクオークは赤空のアリスと組んで紫色の扉を開くんだ。そして最後、パターン C は補色を使った組み合わせになる。赤ペアの私とシグマは赤空のアリスと組んで水色の扉を、緑ペアの K と四つ葉は緑空の天明寺と組んで紫色の扉を。
Oh no, she did say Tenmyoji. Okay. Tenmyoji-kun. I caught that. I finally caught it. Okay. Yeah, because I heard Tenmyo, I didn't hear the G to the... But okay. Tenmyoji-kun.
青ペアのディオとクオークは青空のルナと組んで黄色の扉をそれぞれ開くのがこのパターンだ。問題はこれら3つの組み合わせのうちどれを選ぶかだが。シグマさん、決めてください。
Oh, what? This is out of nowhere. Nande? What? Wait, what? Chotto mate. Nani suru? I think that's what I would... I think nani suru is not right, but okay. I'll just say whatever. Why me? どうして?
嫌ならアリスさんでもいいし、四つ葉さんでもいいです。天明寺さんでもディオさんでもクオークくんでも構いません。
Anyone just choose because Luna doesn't care.
とにかく誰か一人が選べば、おのずとみんなの行方が決まるんです。
That's kind of true though.
だからさ、早く。
Jeez, Luna. 1 minute.
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り1分です。
I am not surprised that we only had 1 minute after all that explanation. Alright. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. I took a deep breath and spoke. Okay. Soka. Fine, I will. Oh, sorry. Sorry as in like, I was like, trying to move my wire when I was backing up. Alright, so what solo character do I want to talk with and get to know more about? I'm very tempted to get Alice because Alice was the character. Like, I think if somebody has played Zero Escape 999, their first instinct is to go to Alice a majority of the time. But if somebody who hasn't played Zero Escape 999, they would choose either these two, or yeah, like if somebody hasn't played Zero Escape 999, their first instinct is to choose their favorite character, or the character that intrigues them the most. which sometimes could be Alice or Luna, I guess, or just going straightforwardly with Luna. But I want to go with Alice. Oops. That scared me a little bit because I realized you can't, it doesn't go looping back to the top. I don't like menus that just, oh, sheesh, going all the way up to, brings up the old, the chat log. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't loop back around to the top of the menu. I don't like this kind of menu where it just doesn't loop around. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see the percentage of who selects what, though. Like, this would be such an interesting mechanic with, like, somewhat in Telltale games, where the Telltale games gives you a percentage of what player chooses what at the end of the game. Like, this kind of thing makes me wonder, like, how many people chose Luna, how many people chose Alice, and how many people chose Tenmyoji. I'm really tempted to go to Alice because, again, I played Zero Escape 999, so I want to know her background to how she ended up there and seeing if she would add some information about what we don't know about her. But then I don't even know anything about these two either. Oji-san and Luna are like the only ones I don't know too much about either. They're like the first time here. Going through Alice feels like it's going through the truth. Because she was from the last game, so it makes sense that she would present the truth to us, and we would take it down to the truth path, like the one that ends it all kind of thing. But if I go through the Luna, it's going to go through the weird path, as well as the Tenmyo would be where, like, it's a sad bad path, but it's, like, not really sad bad. I don't know why I say sad bad, whatever. You know what? I'm going to go with my instinct, and I'm going to stick with Alice. Let's do it. Jeez. Just looking at her outfit, just... like, immediately my brain was just like, oh gosh, it's her again with that outfit. I'm thinking I like to go with Alice and take the cyan door. Is that okay with you guys?
ああ、了解よ。
ってことは、俺とクオークのペアはルナと組むことになるな。
僕は異議なしだよ。ルナさんなら安心だし。私も問題ありません。
And the old man gets to meet with Clover and Robot.
黄色の扉に入ればいいんですね。
すると、私と四葉さんは天明寺さんと組んで紫色の扉に。
アリスと一緒じゃないんだ。
I had a feeling she would say that. Because I was like, I had a choice between going with Alice and getting to know the truth behind what happened in the last game, or letting her stick with Clover in a way that lets Clover kind of feel comfortable with, you know, with the problem that's at hand here. But then that defeats the purpose of my character being able to understand the whole thing and all.
わしでは不満かね？
不満というよりは不安かな。
なぜじゃ？
決まってるでしょ。
You're an old man.
あなたが老いぼれだからだよ。
I was right. I was like, the excuse was, you're an old man. And it's like, you're old.
バカモン！こう見えてもわしはじゃな。
When I was 20. You're not 20 right now, buddy.
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り10秒です。
Goodness gracious, 10 seconds?
9、8、7。
Let's go, let's go. We don't have time for this. We need to go.
四つ葉、後でたっぷりと聞かせてやるからな、わしの武勇伝を。
はいはい。
I like this dynamic. But at the same time, it's funny because I feel like Tenmyoji kind of reminds me of Snake to some degree, but more aggressive in a way.
3、2、1、0。
Zero.
カラードドア閉鎖。
Boom. I love this animation stuff. Wow, it scans for all three of us. I love that animation. What? There's an actual, like, map system to it to show us where we're going? That's cool. I love the animation and the map system display. It's like really interesting and different from Zero Escape 999 because at least it's like it feels kind of like a spaceship kind of thing where we're just literally going through space kind of thing, and it's really cool and interesting at the least. Is this just a hallway?
扉にはキャビンエリアと書いてあった。読んで字のごとく、キャビンのある区画という意味だろう。
両脇の扉、番号が振られてるわね。
1, 2 is blocked by her arm. It's funny because it makes me think I'm playing in VR or something like that, or playing on like a 3D 3D thing where I want to see what's in the back of Phi, but then it's like I can't see that still. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
これってキャビンの1号室、2号室、3号室、4号室ってことなんじゃないかしら。
You don't have to say etc. There's only like 4 doors, literally. But at the same time, I'm wondering if all of them is locked and only 2 or 1 would be open or something. I guess we might as well start by opening one of them. Oh. Why does that book look so familiar with the picture in the front?
やはりそのようだな。
Hmm.
見るからに、キャビンと呼ぶにふさわしい部屋だ。
Yeah, there's a bed and everything.
ああ。
でも誰かって誰よ。
この粗末な作りからすると、客室とは思えんし、従業員とか、作業員とか労働者とか。とにかく、この施設で仕事に従事する人間のためのものだろうな。
Blue collar worker? I don't know if a blue collar worker would be. Right, yeah, right. Sometimes I mix the order of white and blue collars. Blue collars is like the people who actually work with manual labor, like physical labor, and white collars are the ones that are like without having to do too much physical work. They just do the typing and thinking and stuff like that. But what were they working on?
知らん。私に聞くな。そもそもこの施設の存在理由がわからないんだ。一体何のために作られたのか。
炭鉱か何かかしら。
What makes you think that?
それとも石油採掘プラントとか。
What makes you think that?
どうだろうな。
What do you think this hall leads to?
行ってみる？
Yeah. Ah. Obviously, you shouldn't try opening this door. No luck. Looks like it's locked.
ここを開く方法を見つけない限り、先には進めないのね。
おそらく。
You know what's funny? I feel like Alice reminds me a lot about Lotus from Zero Escape 999. Like, Alice has this sort of vibe that's similar into Lotus, but the only difference is that I haven't seen Alice speak in very intellectual, sciencey kind of way yet, so I'm wondering if that will ever happen, because that would technically explain a lot of how Lotus's like experience would bleed onto, not bleed, more like shared into Alice's knowledge pool. Excuse me. All right. Ikimashou. Sorry. All right. Hi. Let's split up and have a look at these cabins. Zero told us there are key cards we can use to open the AB rooms. Maybe there's one hidden in here somewhere. So, let's get started. Hajimete. With a nod, Phi and Alice both moved off to start looking. Phi headed to room 4, and Alice went to room 2. Whoa. That is scary to me sometimes. Even though they're animated, like, on purpose, it's just very scary. Seek a way out! Dum 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 dum! Sorry, I'm making the noise from Zero Escape 999. I missed that. I really truly missed the, Wait. Oh shoot, I forgot that's not how it... I was like, how do I move this thing again? Like, the controls have been so long ago. It's been about... Gosh, has it been 2 weeks since I first started this game? Oh god, that's really sad that I started it 2 weeks ago and I forgot how to play already. Alright. Let's not go to the rooms that those two are in. Let's try to explore... Oh, this door's locked. With a handcuff. Damn. There are handcuffs on the door. I can't open it. Okay. I have to exit off that menu to see the other door. Alright, let's go back to door number 1 first. That is a very weird looking lock, I guess. Alright, so there's the safe box down there. Down here, there's a safe box, which needs a passcode to open it up. What kind of password code we need? A safe. It looks like the one from the ambidex room. I wonder if I could open it in the same way. Let's try entering the passcode. Okay, so it's a different one. Okay. Damn. So, what should I do? Alright. What should we do? We should look for the password. Jeez. Alright, so we got some symbols up here. What's this? I don't think it's a stain. A triangle, a leaf thing, and another triangle. What's that thing on the right? It looks like a silhouette of a fox. It looks like a heart to me for some reason. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? Schrodinger's cat. Hey, it's the Schrodinger stuff. Cool. Alright. Schrodinger's cat thing. There's a kitty on the cover. Is that some... Isn't that just per... Jeez, are you kidding me? They really want me... Did you really think this is... Okay, I already said that I shouldn't complain in the last episode. It's just why. But it's appropriate, I guess. It makes sense that he would be funny about it. Isn't that precious? Whoops. There it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. But did we talk like a cat before? Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey things. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Leave it here, but it's gone. A desk, huh? Looks like the top was made out of glass. What's the deal with the drawer, though? There's a drawer sticking out from the desk, but there's nothing in it. Since the top of the desk is made of glass, I should be able to see anything I put in the drawer. I don't have an item yet, so we'll come back to this, I think. I'm guessing we'll have to need an item that goes under the desk that can help reflect the stain, maybe? Potentially? Alright, let's see what this one thing is. Whoa. Damn. It's locked. I think this panel here is what unlocks it, but nothing happens when I push the buttons. Is there a keyhole on the top there? I probably need a key or something. Okay. So I'm guessing the key would be the thing that activates the lock pad to start doing things, I guess. Ooh. Why is there there's a body with a hole in the bed where the knee is at. Huh? What's this? There's a human silhouette drawn in white on the bed. The area on the left knee would be where the nephrite the area where the nephrite would be has been ripped out. I wonder if that means anything. The shape of a person is drawn on the cot. The area around the left knee seems to have been deliberately ripped. Okay. Let's check the phone. I don't have any numbers. I'm not gonna bother with it. Yeah, there's some codes. Lots of codes. It looks like it's looking for cassette tape, so we'll also have to look at that too. Wait, why is the cat thing there? Oh, someone left a book about the cats sitting meowed. What? Schrodinger's cat? Can I don't know why the book is on top of the safe, though. Is that the case of what we need to kind of find a clue, I guess? Alright, enough of this room. Nothing much about that room. I really like the animations. It's really nice, I think. Sorry, I'm looking at the time. It's really nice and refreshing to see it actually animating for once. I think this really harpens back to my playthrough with, I think the Silver Case and 25th Ward, where they do actually have to animate. They have a lot of 3D spaces, but the only way to like move around them is like this, where we're just mouse clicking and around and stuff like that. It's really cool. But it's a bit more hard camera set it. But this one doesn't have hard camera. This is like literally like movable camera. Like I can move this however I want to move it. Actually, is there anything on the top? No, there's nothing. Maybe right here. Let's check this part out. Yeah, sometimes I like looking up because I think there's a typical game player behavior that people don't usually look up. I think games like hide and seek kind of stuff, like first person hide and seek and stuff, or first person shooters, people don't really typically look up because a lot of the game is always at the flat surface and people look at the flat surface of it. Unless the thing leads your eye to it, I think most players will do that, but it's not always the case. Right. He said Phi went to 2 and Alice went to 4, maybe? I'll go to 4 first. Oh, Phi is out, checking out this room. Phi is checking out this room. I think I'll see how she's doing. Well, I'm looking for clues. I'm not trying to check people up. Oh, hello, Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. Oh. Another phone. An old phone. Pretty gnarly. If we're talking old, who the hell says gnarly anymore? Shut it. Urusai. Fine. Wakata. Have you tried calling anywhere? Of course, I tried every number I could think of as soon as I found it. Didn't work. No. Which makes sense, I suppose. Why would someone trap us in here and then let us make phone calls to the outside world? I don't think it's connected to the actual phone grid. So it can only make internal calls, is what you're saying. An old-fashioned phone. It appears to only be able to make internal calls. Can I just, like, do something with this? Yeah, it's just saying the same line. Okay. No. I know. There's a telephone on the table. I get it. Why does this character on the poster look like Alice a little bit? Actually, no, it doesn't look like Alice. It looks like a fusion of Alice and Clover. Because Clover has red hair. And a little bit more, like, colorful, like... I feel like Clover would be the type of character who likes the colorful, like, accessories and stuff. So, anyways. What is this? There's a new thing now? Look, there's something on the top of the desk. Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical. Oh, it's a key. Part of a key, that is. Okay. That's interesting. What? Have you seen this before? Yeah. Well, no, not this. But I've seen something similar in the other rooms. Some similar patterns in the other room. They're all right next to a desk too. Just like this one. Have you figured it out yet? No, not yet. Oh. Nothing under the desk. Okay. Actually, I want to check this, the wall at least. The wall next to the desk has a bunch of lines on it. In some sort of pattern. Looks like an N to me a little bit. Alright, let's see what the body bag looks like. What the body bag looks like. What the cut looks like. Man. Not again. Again? The silhouette. Oh, did you see one in another room? Yeah, I saw another one just like this. It had a hole torn around the ankle too? No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. So this one is on the right knee/ankle? The shape of a person is drawn on the cot. There's a torn area near the right ankle. Does it mean it's something? Okay. So nothing there. Another of these. Damn it. So, won't open. Yeah, looks like it's locked. I think that thing on the door can unlock it. We just need to figure out how. Enter our 4-digit code, then press the enter on the right. Alright, let's give it a try. I get it, I get it. Sorry, I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, like, does this have anything to do with, like, looking for the 9, I guess? Because I can see 6 and 3 is 9, but... yeah, we need to figure out the 4-letter number, or 4 numbers, and I'm assuming it's related to the phone number. I don't think plugging in random numbers is going to be very helpful. You need to get a clue. A clue, huh? Okay. Poster time. Might as well rip the poster off the wall. By the gods! I never thought I'd seen one. What? You scratch off the silver part with a coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate interactive poster technology. Wait, really? That's a thing? That's the first that I've heard of it. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. I didn't know Sigma was that weird. Of course. This chunk of metal ought to do it. Damn it. It's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to deal with that silver menace. Really? I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna be there. It's gonna be like scratched out or drawn over by like numbers or something. Like somebody might have drew all the numbers on top of whatever the thing was blocking off of. I would not be surprised that it reveals only the password of things, not so much as any naughty bits that they're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna leave this off for now. Yep, we're overtiming it. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode or another video of mine. Hope you guys have a great amazing day. Good night or wonderful watching this. Next episode, let's go ahead and go into the room where Alice is sitting. See if we can find some items or clues. We still got a lot of clues we need to find still. And there's a lot of puzzle to go about. To try and solve, at least, I'd say. I want to check out the flow. Oh, we're on the right side. Okay. Oof. Oof. Freaking right side of this freaking puzzle here, or flow. It's funny because we're getting ever so close to this one right here. We're just like, oop. I kind of don't like the flow menu a lot because the flow menu feels like a little bit too far off. Yeah, we can technically go for the ones that are super lengthy down here. Like these two are like the super lengthy parts of it. And like, yeah, we can technically go down to the lengthiest parts down those two. Which is interesting because I didn't anticipate myself being able to select the one that kind of looks like it would go through like an actual truth path. But of course, as I said, I'm going to try to get through as much of the endings as I can. Because I want to see what this game kind of plays out to be with the whole overall story. But of course, I don't feel like I should be able to go through the final path right off the bat. I'd rather save the final path if there is a true ending kind of thing for like the ending. But then again, also there's a lot of stuff to go through, I guess, and this game feels like a pretty lengthy game, if anything. But we'll see. Other than that, that's it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode in every month. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night, so one for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time, of course, where we will continue through this puzzle and hopefully solve the puzzle. I think these puzzles are a little bit longer than usual nowadays, so we'll see what happens then. Other than that, Roz, out.